Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Scumpy, and today I just downloaded the new patch. If you haven't gotten it yet, you're gonna get it when you turn that PS4. I don't know if it's out for the Xbox, but definitely PS4. The major thing that everyone's been talking about is the G-Slide. Now, you guys remember the video that I did a while ago showing you guys how to do the G-Slide during the patch. Supposedly, it's taken out. We're going to test it. Okay, also a couple other things that I want to point out before we actually get into the G-Slide itself. So you go into here, change game mode. You can go down to search and destroy. Ooh, what's that right there? An esport playlist or rule set? Not domination, hardpoint. It's there as well. Capture the flag, esports, uplink, esports. Now, I mean, it's just for people like me that can't remember the rules to save their life. So, another thing, I know it's just like thing after thing after thing here. As you can see, the map that I put on is Hunted. They actually made the map look a little bit more aesthetic. I didn't actually know this until someone named Hitch a Ride back there, actually the person that I'm playing under his account, he actually told me, and I looked at it and I was like, wow, they actually did change it. It looks a little different. Not really, they didn't add anything. It's just like color saturation and stuff that they switched up a little bit. It's like they put color correction on the actual map itself. Okay, so I just did some handyman shit. I actually just flipped the webcam upside down, so I'm actually upside down, but the controller's point of view is not. So you guys remember how back in the day to do the G-Slide, you had to jump, hold B, and then tap A or hold A. If you hold A, you got a little bit further. Right whenever you're about to hit the ground. So I'm just going to try and do it a couple of times. You can see it's not working. And, you know, there's a fail, but this is coming from, like, somebody that used to be the master of the G-Slide. So I don't know if they changed the timing of it. I don't know what they necessarily did to patch it. But you can see it's, like, virtually impossible to hit, doing it the way that I'm doing it. Now, I don't know if there's a way that, you know, a new way that people actually found to do it, but the old way definitely does not work, as you can see. I'm I'm at least 0 for 10, make it 0 for 15. You literally cannot do it. Alright now, so let's talk about the G-Slide and I'm fucking with you guys. I'm not actually going to have you look at me upside down. I just wanted to rustle your jimmies quick. Okay, so now let's talk about a couple of reasons why I didn't like the G-Slide. Now, I know people have been saying, like, you said that you liked the G-Slide, you said that you liked it. Yeah, I liked it. I didn't, like, mind it. However, it does take away from certain points of the game, and it was a glitch, you know, it was like a glitch movement that was added, not on purpose by the developers. You know, somebody discovered it, and from that point on, people just used the G-Slide. You know, the biggest reason that I can give why, you know, it ruined the game for me. Not ruined the game. Like I said, this is so hard to word because I don't want people to think that I hated the G-Slide or I absolutely just couldn't. You know, I don't want people to think that way about my opinion because that's not how it is at all. I didn't mind the G-Slide. Did I think the game would be better without it? Yes, I definitely did. However, I didn't, you know, I didn't mind it. I mean, first of all, like, if there's a glitch in the game and it wasn't meant to be in there, I'm sure the people at Treyarch that tested the game and, like, made sure that it was all solid and stuff, they didn't account for the timings and stuff that the G-Slide really did incorporate into the game unintentionally. So I think that the game in its raw state, you know, obviously would be better than with a glitch movement. I mean, that's just how I feel. Okay, but let me get into my reasonings why I think that the G-Slide should have went out. So my first of which of the reasonings is SND. I mean, SND is the biggest thing that people have been talking about. There were literally rush routes designed specifically for the G-Slide, and that just messes up timing. You know, it really does. It messes up timing. It makes a new timing, and now without that, it's like you can't beat someone to a spot that you weren't supposed to beat them to. So, like, again, like I said earlier, I need to test it out a little bit, but just from, like, initial, you know, reasoning, that's definitely got to be the biggest thing. SND, you just can't slide and get to a spot in a rush route quicker than someone else. My second biggest thing, hardpoint, CTF, you know, getting to the objective, getting spawns for your team, stuff like that. You know, you get around the map so much faster with the G-Slide. It's actually pretty insane how quickly you moved with the G-Slide. So now whenever you're playing for spawns, you actually have to play methodically. It's going to make hardpoint another one of those game modes where rotation really is everything. I mean, it still did mean a lot whenever the G-Slide was in the game, but now rotation is going to be so important because if you spawn out, it's going to take you an extra couple of seconds every single time to get to the hill, and that couple extra seconds doesn't sound like a lot, but it's gonna be a lot whenever you're actually playing in the game and you're actually going for the spawns. Next, moving on to CTF, you know, uplink even. Whenever you have the CTF flag or you have the uplink drone, you get around so much quicker. CTF can take a couple of seconds off a flag route. There have been moments in CTF during this game that I've actually seen a team win because of the G-Slide. And there again, you know, it does take skill, and I realize that. The G-Slide did take skill. It took a certain timing, and it did take a certain clutch factor, especially in a situation where you're running the CTF flag and you need to hit every single G-Slide to make it back to the flag base in time. But is that really a legit flag if you're using a glitch movement to get it back home before timer? See what I'm saying, though? It's like, I see both sides. I see everything. I see everything that the G-Slide brought into the game, and everything that it's going to take out of the game now that people can't really do it. But, I mean, you can just see over and over, I've been trying to do it the whole video. If you haven't realized, I've literally been trying to G-Slide this whole video, and I simply cannot do it. I just can't do it. Okay, so now I'm actually going to try the YY version. So the way that people have been saying that the new way to do it is you actually jump, hit YY in between, and then do the regular G-Slide. So it would be jump, YY, hold slide, and then jump before you hit the ground again. So let's try it. Jump, YY, slide. Yeah, see, it looks like it's going to do it. Like, that's like the fail for whenever it happens, but like, it's still very hard. And I claw, so like, I can't imagine for people with Scufs, unless they like remapped one of their paddles to YY, and like, it's still just so difficult, dude. So yeah, that's about it. I think the G-Slide is pretty much RIP'd. I don't know. It seems like it. I cannot do it, so I'm just gonna go ahead and assume maybe in a couple days something else will come out. Who knows? I can't predict the future. I don't know if people found a new way or if they're gonna find a new way, but whatever happens, happens. I'm still gonna love the game. Black Ops 3, doing a good job so far. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. I hope that you guys did enjoy it. Hope that you guys don't, you know, get too upset with my opinion, because, like I said, I'm trying to see both sides of the spectrum here. But thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please drop a like on it. It really helps on my channel. And as always, guys, this was your boy, Scump. Play.